Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Great.
Good. So today we're going to have a practice together. And especially during this time that we have limited physical contact with our friends. So we
Our friends.
and our loved ones. So when we are in the house with our partners, we can share a yoga practice that helps us to pass the time and connect with each other in a positive way. So this is a great practice to share with your partner, with your friends, family, your kids. And so we're gonna start. We're gonna sit back to back, and we're gonna center in our practice.
Here we go.
So in this pose, we sit cross-legged, and we are touching each other's back as we support each other to have a very nice long spine. We can feel the sit bones. Slightly you can push the meat out and feel it.
Butt cheeks.
Yeah, growing up. Feel the spine growing long and the sit bones rooting down. So we want to have an open chest so we can roll the shoulders up and back and down away from the ears. We can adjust our legs a little bit more forward so we have a nice space. And here we want to feel the breath and create space in our thoracic spine, the rib cage for our lungs. And you start noticing your breath. And away you can rest the hands on our thighs and let just the elbows be under the shoulders. Soften the knees down. Maybe you can feel each other's breath through the spine as the muscles of our breathing expand. And we may close the eyes and notice your breath, relaxing the jaw, the lips, chin. Feel the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. And as we notice our breath, we bring our mind, body, and breath together in harmony. Start to feel your body in your practice, connecting with your mat and your partner today. And we bring the palms together at the heart center. Feel the connection and the energy through the palms of your hands. And set an intention for your practice today. And I invite you to add to your intention calmness, harmony, and great health. So we slowly take a breath and fill up the lungs. Feel the chest rising the hands. Exhale, release the hands to your thighs, palms face up. And slowly blink your eyes open, gazing towards the tip of your nose. we take a long inhale. And then slowly you're gonna move away from each other. We're gonna start warming up. We're gonna do an exercise for our breathing. So you're gonna actually start lying down. So let's lie down with our heads towards the center, towards each other. Bend your knees and then slowly lie down. You can hold the back of your thighs or your knees and roll down, trying to be very slowly and in control, so we don't collapse down on the floor. Have the shoulder blades down, roll the shoulders under, turn the palms up as accessible, and we start with the knees bent. Adjust the spine so you feel the natural curves of your spine supported by the ground. And we use the ground to feel our breath connect. And then we slide one heel forward, then the other. And let the feet roll to the side and see how that feels for you this morning. If you feel any pinch on your spine and lower back, or you feel that you're lost a little bit of the openness of your chest, you can bend the knees again. And you're going to bring the right hand under the belly button, the left hand and the tummy area, in between the tummy and the navel, and start feeling your breath. We're gonna do what we call a 3-part breath. So as we inhale, you're gonna fill up like a balloon, feeling the right hand rising, then the left, then the chest. And then we exhale smoothly. Inhale, feel the right hand, left, and chest rising. And then we exhale, the hands lower down. Have the chin a little bit more towards your chest. Roll the shoulders down. So we build up the lower belly, tummy, and chest, and exhale smoothly. I like to compare as a wave building up. And now we're gonna keep that 3-part breath and keep your left hand there, move your right hand towards your heart center. Feeling the hands are your guide for your breath. And now we're going to move the left hand, keep the right on our heart center, and move the left hand towards your throat. Gently hugging the throat. As if you are connecting the chakras, the energy we have in our, from the pelvic floor, tummy, chest, heart center, now is the throat chakra. Maybe you can feel the air brushing through your throat. And now we're going to move the right hand in the space in between the eyebrows, just the heel of your hand and the fingers towards the crown of the head. Connecting now with the intuition center and the crown of the head. Breathe slowly. You're going to keep using the breath as our mantra today. So that helps us to bring the harmony between body, mind, and our soul. And now we're going to move both hands covering our eyes. So we make a halo with your palms, not pressing the eyelids or the eyeballs. Just make it very dark for your eyes. And release the 3-part breath. Just breathe smoothly through your nose if it's accessible. If you need to exhale through your mouth a couple of times, that's okay. But keep your breath nice and slow and smooth. And now we're going to blink the eyes open inside the darkness of your palms. And keeping the eyes open, slowly remove the hands down by your side. And now we're going to inhale here. Start to bring the legs together as if you were in Tadasana, lying down. So it's Supta Tadasana, or reclined mountain pose. So I have the feet together, the legs are together, and we pretend there is a wall in front of our feet, and we are standing, lying down, pressing the heels towards that imaginary wall. We're going to inhale and raise the arms up and over the head. We're going to touch each other. Lengthen your body. Lengthen up. Breathe. Stretch. Feel the space under the arms, the armpits. Breathe. As we exhale, slowly lower the hands down and hug your right knee in. Hug towards your chest. Now we're going to open the right hand to the side and twist over to your left. So we're going to twist towards different sides because we are like mirroring each other. Right? Have you right? Look over your right shoulder. Keep your left leg nice and straight. The heel reaching away from you. Twist a little bit more, keeping the right shoulder down. So if you need to bring your hand forward a little bit, you can do that. And then slowly come back to center, exhaling. Inhale here. As we exhale, you're going to switch legs. Hug your left leg in, straighten the right leg out. Take a breath here. As we exhale, you're going to bring the left knee over to the right. Looking over now the left shoulder. Again, we're going to do this twist, trying to keep the left shoulder down. Look over your left shoulder. Straighten the right leg away from you. Very nice. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Hug both knees to your chest. Sway side to side. Come back to center. Have both feet down. Turn to your right side. And raise yourself up. So we're going to do our tabletop position. We're going to have a blanket, or you can have a towel, that's okay too, under our knees. So we're going to open our blanket this way. Have the folded part for your knees. You're going to be facing each other. And here, offered both options. You can have the tops of your feet down or tuck your toes under, whatever gives you more support today and is not hurting, because we just want to now warm up the spine. So we're going to open the hands nice and wide on the mat. Stretch your fingers, feel the pads of your fingers down and push the floor away. And now we're going to slightly bring the navel in, so we kind of feel like we are in a tabletop position, like if we could really balance a glass of water on top of our spine. Push the floor away a little more. And then slowly we're going to move in the flow. As we inhale, we're going to lift the chest forward and up, tailbone up, curve your spine a little bit. Arching, looking at each other. Raise your chin a little bit, breathe in. Shoulder blades in. Long count. And open the heart forward a little bit more. Push the floor away, open the heart. Exhale, round as a staircase. Round, round, round. Inhale forward, breathe in. Exhale, round. As if you want to reach towards the ceiling. And keep moving your rhythm. So if you move a little different than your partner, that's okay. Because we have our breath flows a little bit different. But just move with your breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling round. 3 more times, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale forward, push the floor away, open up. Exhale round. 1 more time, breathe in, curve, arch the spine, look up. Exhale round. And inhale back to center. We're gonna bring the toes together, separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. The toes touch. And start sitting on your heels. And then slowly slide your hands forward. And then if successful, bring the forehead down. Kind of look forward a little bit. Press the hands down nice and open. Rotate your triceps in a little bit more. Lengthen the spine. It's like a half down dog. It's a child's pose in the beginning of our class. So we're going to make a little bit more active, sitting lower at every exhalation. Bring the chest more towards the floor. Breathe in, softening your child's pose. Exhale, lengthen a little bit more. Taking a few more breaths here. Inhaling, exhale, press the floor down a little bit more with your hands and crawl your fingers forward. Maybe you can lengthen the spine a little bit more. Nice. Breathe here. Roll in. Very nice. From our child's pose, we're gonna look in between the hands. We're gonna come up into our fours again. We're gonna remove the blanket to the side. We may need it later. And from here, find your stances again as you were in the child's pose. We're gonna tuck the toes under and start to move into our down dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. And walk your hands back to Uttanasana, fold forward. And you can heel toe your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Move more weight forward. And And drop the head down. Relax and rest. The crown of the head reaches towards the ground. Very good. Straighten the legs. You can move your head saying yes and no. You can move your torso side to side. You'd like to have a little bit more openness of the back of the body and the hips. Now come back to center, switch the grab of your elbows. You can do the elbows in a cross like this. Sometimes that opens up the armpits a little bit more. But if it's not happening today, just grab opposite elbows, fold. Also, if we're kind of tight today, we can also bend the knees. Then release down. Now slowly release the hands to the side, and let's start rolling up, chin to the chest. The hands are kind of hanging. The head's gonna be the last one to come up. Straighten the legs and look up. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're gonna walk forward towards the front of our mat to warm up to some sun salutations. We're gonna circle the arms out, reach up and maybe touch the ceiling if you're tall, like David. As we exhale, we're gonna fold forward all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, head fold, look up, hands on the shins or thighs. You open the chest just like in cow. Move your weight forward just a little bit. Exhale down. Inhale, circle the arms up, all the way up. Maybe look in between the hands. Exhale, circle the arms down, palms face down, all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale down. Now we're gonna bend the knees a lot, and we're gonna have the fingertips down or the hands down, whatever's accessible right now. And you're gonna step the right foot back, keeping the left foot forward, runner's lunge, look up. And stretch the back leg a little bit more. Now we're gonna have both hands down, and you're gonna step into a plank. Find your plank, your stances, push the floor away, try not to sag your hips. Breathe in. As we exhale, you're gonna move towards each other, move forward, bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Come all the way down for this first one. Tops of your feet down. And you're gonna slowly come into baby cobra. Just lift your chest off the mat. Tuck your toes under, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here and down dog. You may adjust your stances, like walk your feet a couple inches forward. If we feel too tight, we might bend our knees now. We can straighten one leg, bend the other. Sometimes we say walk your dog. Bend the knee, then the other, alternate. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands. Opening the chest towards your thighs. Relax. Inhale into your down dog. Exhale, stretch a little bit more. Start to straighten the legs a little more, rotating the thighs. Up and back. Hips up and back. From our down dog, we're going to look in between the hands, and we're going to step or walk our right foot forward. We're going to come to a runner's lunge on the other side. Breathe in. As we exhale, we're going to slowly and carefully step forward towards each other. Inhale, half fold, look up. Exhale down, Uttanasana. we're gonna slowly circle our arms up, all the way up. Looking between the hands, palms together, palms at the heart side. Arms by your side. Savasana, mountain pose. We're gonna do one more sun salutation. Inhale, arms up, circle up. Palms together. Exhale, circle the arms to the side, all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, half fold, look up. Exhale. Now we're going to bend our knees. Frame your feet with your hands. And we're going to step the left foot back. Keeping the right forward. Stretch the back leg a little more. Make sure that the front knee is on top of your heel. Always in yoga, we align the knee with our heel. And I activate my arches because I have flat foot. Breathe in, look up. And from here, you're going to step into a plank. Press both hands down. And step into a plank. You may skip to a child's pose or down dog. We are going to continue with our vinyasa. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Flip your toes. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, look up, open the chest. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. From here, you can take another child's pose. Look towards your left armpit, then the right. Relax a little bit. Take a breath in, exhale a little more into your down dog. Stretch the back of your body. Push the floor away. Maybe lift the toes up. See how that feels for your legs, your body, your shins. Bring the shoulder blades towards each other a little bit more, rotating the triceps towards your face. From here, you're going to look in between the hands, and you're going to step or walk the left foot forward. Runner's lunge on the other side. Open the chest again, adjust your knee on top of your heel. Stretch the back leg, inhale. As we exhale, you're going to move forward slowly. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, half fold. Exhale. Move your weight forward a little bit more towards your toes and forward. And then slowly you're going to circle the arms up, all the way up. Palms together, palms at the heart center. And then from here, we're going to step a little bit closer to each other. And you're going to step opening. Keep your left foot forward, I keep my right. And we're going to step to the side. And then adjust your stances. You may have a heel to arch alignment of the back foot or heel to hip. Take a breath here. Open the arms wide to the side. Stretch. Open the shoulders, navel in, tailbone down. Now we're going to gaze towards each other and bend the front knee, warrior two. That's the one. Breathe in. Check your arms are in line with your shoulders. Gaze towards your partner. Inhale, exhale here. Keep the front knee bent, knee on top of your heel. And then from here, we're going to turn the back palm up And draw a little heart as we move towards our side angle pose. And then we can look at each other, send some love, balance. And then slowly come back up, palms up, reverse, keep the front knee bent. Look up, come back to your warrior two, straighten both legs, and then slowly gonna come into a triangle. So you're gonna turn towards each other, lean, and stretch your upper arm up towards the sky. Take a breath in, and slowly come all the way up. Now we're gonna bring the palms at the heart center. Bend the front knee and step forward into Savasana. Now we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna step here. So we're gonna step, I'm gonna step my right foot back, and David's gonna step his left foot back. Inhale here, exhale, open up into a triangle. Heel to arch or heel to heel alignment. So your mat is a little bit slippery more than mine. So I started with that. Open the arms to the side. Adjust, opening the shoulders. Take a breath in. Gaze towards your partner. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the front knee on top of your ankle. Warrior two. Gaze this way. Inhale, exhale here. Press the back foot a little bit more, straightening the back leg. From here, we're gonna turn the back palm up and draw our heart in our side angle pose. Bring the palms towards each other of your upper arm. Draw a heart. And then slowly come all the way up. Gaze towards your partner. Keep your front knee bent. Turn your palms up and reverse. Bend the front knee a little more. And then slowly come back, straighten both legs. Inhale here, exhale, triangle pose towards each other. Lean towards your friend or partner. Look up towards your upper arm, straighten the upper arm a little bit more, lengthen the torso. Breathe. And inhale, come all the way up. Now we're going to bring the palms at the heart center, bend the front knee and step forward. Now we're going to do our fold forward fold. So we're going to have the outer edges of our feet touching. And then adjust your stances, keeping the heel alignment. Open up. Padottanasana pose. Open the chest to send the elbows back. Interlace your fingers behind, circling the arms around. Open up the chest a little bit more, sending the hands away from your hips. Roll up and back. Take a breath in. Gaze forward. As we exhale, we're gonna fold forward halfway, keeping the arms going up towards the sky. Move a little bit more forward, bringing more weight towards the front of your feet, the balls of the toes. Straighten the legs and then slowly release the hands in front of you. Arms under the shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale. And slowly bring the hands to your hips. Elbows back and come all the way up. Breathe in and out. And then from here, we're going to keep the hands on the hips and heel toe our feet together. We're going to come closer towards each other. Find your Tadasana pose. It can be a hip distance apart. Have your right foot down as your root. We're going to do our tree pose. So we start with this arm up, the other hand on your hip. Palm to palm. We're going to help each other to balance. So keep the leg that's towards the midst, towards each other on the ground. Bend the other knee up and turn the knee out. Today we're gonna do on the side of our calf muscle, opening the knee as wide as we can to the side, and then grow your branches out. Interlace the fingers. Gaze towards a fixed point forward. If you'd like to challenge your balance, we're going to bring the hip in a little bit of the standing leg. And then we can look towards each other. Maybe not. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly bring the hand to your hip. Knee forward and put down. Relax, release a little bit. And we're going to switch sides again. Do our tree pose on the other side. So the standing leg is like our root. Have that standing leg form down. And notice if your hip tends to go to the side, bring it in. That's right. So we're going to start extending the arm so we can touch our palms together. Bend the outer knee up. Turn to the side and press the heel towards your calf muscle, the side of your calf muscle. Find your balance. And grow the branches up towards the sky. Hug your hip in of the standing leg. Maybe open up the bent knee a little more. Challenge your balance, looking towards each other. Come back forward. Gaze towards a fixed point. Maybe look to the other side. Come back to center, hands on the hip. Turn your bent knee forward and come down back to Tadasana pose. And thank your partner for the help and balance and supporting each other.
Thank you.
Now we're going to do our Uttanasana in partners. We really like this one. You start and your legs a little bit wider than your hips and hands on the hips. And then we're going to bend forward and down. And then maybe we can touch each other. Fold, fold. And then hug. Interlace your arms together. Now we can lean towards each other. Or you go away from each other so you help fold a little more. Fold forward. Yes. Yes. And then we can look at each other upside down. Exhale, go forward a little more. Release your crown and then inhale, exhale, forward a little more. And then we slowly exhale here. As we inhale, we start all the way up. And we're going to move to our seating So we're gonna sit with our feet towards each other. Legs are straight. Press the heels towards each other, and the hands are by our side as if we are protecting some cupcakes. So we have the fingertips down, elbows back, open the chest. Feel the breath in, straighten the leg a little more. Dandasana, step pose. Breathe in, exhale. Send the back of your knees down a little more. Now we're gonna switch. We're gonna press both right feet together. I'm gonna move to the side a little bit. We're gonna bend the left knee and open the left knee to the side to Janu Shirshasana pose. Keep your torso towards the straight leg. Adjust the arms, adjust your spine. Keep sending the left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale towards each other. Maybe we can hug, we can hold the hands, so that helps us to open the chest and come down a little bit more. Pressing the feet towards each other, open the short elbows to the side. Rest. Bring the left knee down a little more. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. And then slowly come all the way up, walk your hands up, torso up. Straighten both legs, and we're going to switch sides. So both left feet touch, they press towards each other so you can have a nice straight leg with support of each other. Bend your right knee in and turn the right knee to the side. Janu Shirshasana to the other side. Turn your torso more towards your straight leg. The bent leg goes down a little more. We adjust our stances. Hands by our side, open the chest. Lift the arms up and fold forward towards each other. Now we're going to help each other to fold as we press the feet towards against each other, so we can straighten the knees a little bit more down. Bend the elbows out. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Open the chest. Exhale down, sending the heart down and forward. Inhale, exhale, fold a little more. Breathe in. Exhale. Then slowly come up. Release the hands and walk the hands back. Straighten the legs forward. Inhale, arms up. As we exhale, we're going to fold forward. Hold each other's arms or wrists or hands. Inhale forward. Exhale down a little more. Feet to feet. Straighten the legs. Fold. And you can drop the head down a little bit more. Keep growing the chest and heart forward and down. Or we can keep our feet together. Bend your left knee. In. Straighten the bottom leg. Breathe in. Exhale, twist over towards the back side. Exhale, look all the way behind. Breathe in, lengthen. As we exhale, you're going to twist all the way to the other side. Counter your twist. And inhale forward. Straighten both legs. Now you're going to switch. Bend the other knee in. Just a quick twist. Breathe in. Your knee in. Straighten the bottom leg. Exhale, twist toward the center. The hand comes behind your left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more, looking all the way behind. Julie wants to be part of the practice. Inhale here, exhale forward, all the way to the other side. And then come back to center, straighten both legs. Now we're going to bend our knees. We're gonna move, we're gonna have our blankets to support. Roll your blanket as a taco or a burrito. Very tight and keep it to the side.
Could be an enchilada.
Good, of course. Whatever speaks to you now. And we are going to lie down slowly as we did in the beginning of our practice. Slowly with control. All the way down. We're going to keep our knees bent. Bring the heels a little bit closer to you. Roll the shoulders under. Press the hands down, upper arms down. Back of your head down. And then slowly lift your hips up into bridge. Exhale, lift a little more, bring the chest towards your chin. Roll the shoulders under. You can interlace your fingers under your hips if it's accessible, or just keep your hands pressing down. You can even grab the sides, the edges of your mat. Easier for you today. We want to keep the knees towards each other. Press the feet down. Inhale. Exhale and bridge. Gaze towards the tip of your nose. Breathe in. Exhale slowly all the way down, rolling one vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees together and separate your feet as wide as your mat. And you can move side to side as if they were windshield wipers. And start to soften the breath, soften your movements, soften your gaze. Maybe close your eyes. Feel the back of your spine, how it is now on the mat. Bring your knees up again, in line with your hips. You can stretch your arms over the head to pat your partner or friend behind you. Send some love. Be sure that everything is okay. And then slowly bring your arms down. Roll the shoulders under. Turn the palms up. And you roll the shoulders under. Adjust your hips. Now we're going to have to lift a little bit to grab your burrito or enchilada and bring it under your knees. And as you straighten the leg, you may need to adjust the blanket under your knees so you're nice and comfortable. As you release the heels down, let your feet go to the side. Then slowly roll back down again. Roll roll the shoulders up, return your palms up. Bring your chin slightly more towards your chest. Make sure we are not leaning to one side or the other, because we want to have a nice blood flow from our body towards our brain. We don't want to constrict our throat. We want to also feel the breath softly towards the lungs. So we're going to start relaxing down in Savasana. Soften your toes. Soften your hips. Feel the soles of your feet. Very nice. Soft and relaxed. We're going to start surrender to this moment. Surrender to gravity. In Savasana, the relaxation pose, there's no need to resist. We just want to be soft and let go. Relax your shins, calf muscles, thighs. Soften the back of your knees. Soften your hips. Start to feel the back of your legs very heavy now. Relax your tongue, chest. We're going to use the sounds in the background to soften down and relax. Relax your shoulders and back of your neck is soft. Lips. Relaxing the jaws so our teeth are not clenched together. Relax your nose, ears, the skin of our face. Relax your arms, elbows, wrists, palms of the hands are soft. And the fingers naturally curl towards the center. Feel the space under the arms and every joint of our body soft. Keep it soft in the back of your head. Relaxing the forehead. temples, the eyebrows, and eyelids. Soft and third eye center, space in between you. All the way to the crown of the head. Even the hair feels soft. Every follicle soft and relaxed. Feel the breath, deep, soft, complete. We deserve this moment to ourselves. Just simply let go. Let go your sensations. We let go of our senses. Noticing the exhalation. Soft, deep breath. Long. Exhale over your out. Form your next. The rhythm of your breath is your mantra. For a complete relaxation. Let go of our perception. We become a distant observer. Letting go of our thoughts. Letting go in Savasana. Enjoying the quietness and calmness we create for our body and mind. Breathing gently and softly through the mouth. If any thoughts or distractions wants to pull you away from your relaxation, come back to your breath. Just acknowledge it. 11. Now very slowly. Bring back awareness to our breath. Notice how long your inhalation is and how long your exhalation. For example, if I count my inhalations to 3 or 4, I'm going to slowly let my exhalations be slower and longer, maybe 5 or 6. This breathing pattern is going to be our meditation today. Breathing in, exhaling long and slow. If you breathe in to 3, exhale 6 or 8. Release the count of your breath. We bend the elbows and bring the tips of our fingers close to the heart center. Reconnecting with our senses, sensations, perceptions. If you need a little bit more movements, you can make tiny, gentle, slow movements by wiggling the toes, maybe pointing the feet forward, flat, into circles with our ankles and wrists. And when we are ready, we are going to bend our knees. Very slowly turn to your right side using the right arm as a pillow. The left hand rests on the thigh. And then very slowly we're going to use the left hand. Start lifting our torso up. The hand is the last one to come up. Your eyes closed if you can. To the end of the practice, we're going to sit facing each other. Feel the spine nice and long. Bring your palms together towards the heart center, reuniting with our senses, sensations, and the sense where we are in relation to each other, to the world, and the universe. We see our practice today with gratitude, tranquility, and harmony. Bring the thumbs in the space in between the eyebrows, and bow the head forward. Namaste.
Namaste. Ready to take on the day?
Yeah. Namaste. Gratitude.